Black Revolver. We're going to talk it up. Black Revolver. It's never, I said before, it's never easy to win a race, but the fact that he's won a Saturday race with great prize money here in Sydney, it certainly adds a little bit extra for the connections.
Yeah, most definitely. Some people don't realise what an achievement it is, not just to get to a Saturday race, but to win one. So it's been a long time coming. It's been knocking on the door, but to finally see him win one and win in fine fashion was just a real highlight of our syndication career so far. So, and I'm sure there's plenty more to come.
We look through his form, Black Revolver, and sometimes it looks deceptive, but he's a horse that gets back. He needs things run to suit, but with that, he certainly has paid his way.
Yeah, most definitely. I think he's up to 136,000 in prize money. He's only just turned 4-year-old. He's a gelding. He's got the rest of his career left ahead of him. He was a cheapie. I think he was a $40,000 or a $45,000 purchase. So he's definitely paid his way and more, and just given us a great ride along the way so far too.
So what's the plan for Black Revolver?
Hopefully running at Randwick on the 6th, which is this coming Saturday, if the weather permits. He's a horse that needs a firm footing. He needs a good track, probably dead at worst. If it's any worse than that, he just doesn't get through it very well. He'll still storm home, but he's far better on the good. So hopefully this weather continues and we see him at Randwick on the 6th over a mile, and he should be very competitive again.
Just run by my memory again. Is this the horse that won on the day at Canterbury?
Yes, definitely.
Eshamilla?
Yep, that's right.
Got held up, got a split, went bang.
Yeah, exactly. Very impressive debut. Chris mentioned in his last post-race comments that that win probably didn't do him any favours as it put him into the Saturday racing grade. So
when they win their first start, and obviously with the benchmark system, when they win like that, all of a sudden they get almost missed 2 or 3 grades because they get benchmarked quite high.
Yeah, exactly.
Start.
Yeah, he won well, so he got a good rating, and it forced him to go to these Saturday races. And if you put him in the midweeks or whatnot, he generally will carry a bit of weight. So. He went up to the Saturday grade, was certainly not out of his grade. He wasn't ever far off the mark unless it was wet. I believe his statistics for Rose Hill on a good or a dead surface, he's never been beaten by more than 1.9 lengths. So if you see him at Rose Hill on a good track, you probably want to be on him.
And on top of that, he's a box horse, which is extra prize money, especially on a Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. As you said before, the conditions need to suit, and if they do, and he gets the right run in transit, he's a genuine horse and he'll be there, he'll be competitive. But yeah, conditions do need to suit. James McDonald rode him an absolute treat last start. He's a horse that takes a little bit of time to wind up, but when he does, he rattles home.
Right, there is Black Revolver, certainly playing his way.